All right, welcome to day 5 of the YouTube Organic Marketing Training. You guys, we are on the last day of this boot camp. And I have one question to ask you, and that is, has this flown by for you like it's flown by for me? Yeah? So it's like, no way. There's no way we're on day 5. This is crazy, right? We need a 22-day boot camp on this. Dominic?
I missed the 7-day.
Now, I do in one way, but I don't in another way, because the 5-day is like really short, like it's just too short. But the 7-day, when you push it through the weekend, when you're like, man, all I wanted to do was sleep in and sit out on my deck and watch my birds. So it's if you can find a happy medium in there, I would definitely want to do that. But there really isn't a happy medium in there. So 5 days it is.
You need to have your weekend, Shelley, as much as you really get of them.
Go ahead, Dominic. I'm sorry.
Well, no. But for me, because I do a 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, see, I spend a lot of time because I miss a lot because I'm like working at the same time. I'm listening, I'm paying attention, but I miss a lot because I am working at the same time. So the weekends were great for me because I'm home and you have my undivided attention.
Yeah, I always like it better with undivided attention for sure. But the reality is that this is probably the most effective way to do it. And we've always got the replays. So the replays are never as good as the live, because then the jokes are just not near as funny. Because then you're not sitting there going, oh my gosh, she just said that live. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to do today, you guys. We're going to continue on with working with individual videos and making sure we understand all the little things that we got to do with the videos once we get them up. We've already talked about some of that. So we talked about making sure you got some kind of catchy title, something that says what's in the video, not an obscure, mysterious, title where people look at it and go, what the crap? What's in that video? You want to make it descriptive, catchy, and you also want to make sure that title is in the tags. And then we talked about making sure you have a complete description. And inside the description, you want to make sure that you've got attribution for any resources that you use inside of your video. So if you mention somebody, like often I mention Cam Jennings, so it would not be a bad idea to put Cam Jennings in my description and maybe a link to a book of his or a product of his or something like that, all the while making sure it was an affiliate link so I could set up that spider web of being able to earn an income. If you used music from someone, even if they gave it to you for free out of the goodness of their heart, you can still say, Robert Oliver made this music for me. If you want to know more about Robert Oliver and his music, go to www. Okay? It's just the right thing to do. And then you want to make sure that any links you put in there are fully qualified domain names. So you want to make sure they have the HTTP or the HTTPS along with : / and then www. What that's going to do for you is make sure it's a clickable link. If you don't have that fully qualified domain name in there, what's going to happen is they're going to have to highlight it and copy it, go to a new window, paste it. It's a pain in the patootie, and you want to make it as easy as possible. So make it a fully qualified domain name. Dominic?
Yeah, I have 2 questions. Like, okay, so when I came in through Builderall, I came in through YouTube. Marissa did something with a hashtag. I actually clicked the hashtag bonus and it took me to her affiliate Builderall link. Do you know how to do that? And also another thing that I'm seeing people do, and I'd love to learn how to do it, is they're putting timestamps that are clickable and it takes you to that section of the video. Do you know how to do that as well?
I do know how to do the timestamps. And that's just a link. You can put at the end of your video the timestamp that you want the person to go to, and then copy that video link plus the little timestamp parameter at the end, and then you can add that in. So that's actually really easy to do. But the hashtag, I'm not sure how to do. Does anybody know how to do that? Okay, so Shelley has a homework assignment. Shelley's going to learn how to do the hashtag. so that we can, and I'll try to make sure that I put that as a resource once I learn how to do that in like the last day. So once I learn it, you guys will learn it too. So yay us.
You know, I was just thinking, because you know, when you're in the description, you have the ability to do a link, like you could just put a name. I wonder if that's what she did, if she did a hashtag, but then put a URL link into it. I bet you that's what she did.
That's probably what she did, but I'll make sure. Jason, J Money.
Hey, I just wanted to say that, can you hear me? Number
Yeah,
one. Okay.
sure can.
ClickFunnels. I did a ClickFunnels and Builderall review recently, and in the video, I just put the title of what I was saying, and I put the time, like 2 and then the .01, and it automatically hyperlinks it on its own now. I don't know if that's already been set.
Oh man!
But it did it in the YouTube video. Yeah, I did that. So
Yeah, that's fabulous.
they put it in there now.
Yay! Oh my gosh, we're learning all kinds of new stuff. This is so cool. Yeah, we'll test that out and see if we can see that happening. So thank you, J Money. I appreciate that. Love it when a good plan comes together. So we want to make sure that also in our descriptions, we've got any related videos. So if you've got a video that's related to that video, like closely related, like say I'm doing a short video on how to add a subscriber list, well, the next step would be how to add my email sequence. So I could actually put a link in there to the next video. Now, we can set up playlists, but if they find that individual video outside of the playlist, having that link to the next video is fabulous, because then you're basically almost setting up a playlist for them just in case they come into the individual video. So definitely be looking at related videos that you can put in there. And if you do have a playlist, pull that playlist and use that to put in the related videos. That's going to give you a lot of juice, you guys. Every time you go from one of your videos to another one of your videos to another one of your videos, I think that's what's made me so successful. Is I don't know why people want to watch my 1.5 hour videos and then jump into another 1.5 hour video, but they do. And that has given my channel so much power. It is absolutely phenomenal when it's done. So definitely put in those related videos and keep that juice going. The next one is make sure that you put your channel link in there, and your channel link should have that little end code that allows them to subscribe automatically when they click that link. So make sure that you've got that little end code on there, and it's a little question mark and something, something, something. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but I will try to make sure that we've got it in one of the days of the resources, okay? And all it is a fully qualified domain name, but at the end there's a parameter, and that parameter sets it. So if they click it, they not only go to your channel, but they're automatically subscribed to your channel. Well, a little pop-up says, do you want to subscribe? And they say yes or no. Okay, so you want to make sure that's in the description as well. You also want to make sure that you've got any resources that you use to create the video inside of your video. And you also want to make sure that all those resources are actually affiliate links. So when I do my videos, there's certain software that I use that I make sure there's a link in there and I get credit. Y'all, this is great because I haven't had to pay for Screencast-O-Matic since I was a teacher. So this has been an amazing experience to be able to put that link in there. And because that link's in there, people buy it, I get credit. And for every, I think, 5 people that buy it, I get a new 3-year renewal. So every 5 people gives me 3 more years, right? And I think I've got 1 more to go, and I'll get another 3 years. So it's just, you want to do that because $50 doesn't sound like a lot because that's all that Screencast-O-Matic costs every 3 years. But that's one less worry I have. And there's something very satisfying about taking a look at that account and knowing I don't have to pay for anything at all, right? It's all in there. It's all paid for. It's all good to go. Gladys, you have a question?
No. I don't
Oh, you're just.
I just wanted to say that I'll be that person that.
Awesome. Okay, you're gonna be my 5th person. Thank you very much.
Also, you know how we talked about the blaster thumbnails yesterday?
Yes.
I got an email or a Facebook thing yesterday, and it was like, it was really inexpensive. So if anybody wants
Yes.
that,
I'm going to give you guys the link. So just wait up because I'm going to give you guys, it is not an affiliate link. I'm just going to give you the link. You're going to get it for 20 bucks, I think. 20 bucks. So,
yeah, it was something like that. And then I did the upgrade. It was like $47 for the pro. Because
yeah.
with the single one, you can only use for one YouTube account. But if you want the other one, it was like $47, and you can do it on multiple ones.
Mm-hmm.
And you can
I did the whole shebango. I bought the big, then the pro, then the developer. So I have like every template they have, everything they have.
I didn't buy the monthly one. I was like, you know.
Yeah, I do so many that it was worth it for me. But anyway, we'll get that link to make sure that you guys have that and you can take advantage of it for sure.
That was like my 10 o'clock at night last night. I was like,
yeah, and here's the other thing about it that I didn't tell you about it when I was going through using it and showing it to you, is that I showed you how to use it by making a thumbnail from scratch, but you can actually just put the URL to the YouTube video in there and then create the thumbnail, and actually it'll pull the title from it for you and actually create the whole thing for you. It'll put in the words and everything for you. And so if you like the way it is and don't want to change anything, you can say, yep, I like it, and it'll send the thumbnail up for you. So it's not just one to make it, it's one to like automate sending those thumbnails up. So and I just neglected to tell you guys that.
You mean I can have unicorn and rainbows too?
Yeah, absolutely. You absolutely can. I don't know if you poop rainbows though. That's the next question. I don't think we need to know that though. But anyway, so yes, we will definitely take a look at that thumbnail blaster, and I'll get you a link so you guys can purchase that too, because it is a fabulous resource. And then any additional resources that you use, you want to put them in there for sure. And anything that you want them to connect to on social media, so you want to put your Facebook page in there. You want them, tell them like and share your page. Tell them join this group. Whatever you want them to do, tell them exactly what you want them to do, and then put the fully qualified domain name in there. Dominic?
Yeah, I just want to say that Colin and some other people are sharing some really good information in the chat. Would you mind putting this in the resources?
I will.
At the end? Because, I mean, they're putting some really good stuff in. Unfortunately, I'm on my smartphone. I can't copy and save it.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm teaching, so I'm not even paying attention. Go ahead, Gabriel.
Yeah, how you doing? How much information, how many characters or whatever you can put underneath a video with all the links and description and blah blah blah? You know, how much?
I haven't hit the end of it yet. I'm not sure, but you can stretch it open wider or taller, and you can add. So I'm not sure. We'll see if there's a indicator for the limit, but I'm not sure what the limit is, if there's a limit. But we'll see if we can see that today. Okay.
Thanks.
It's a good question. Also, you want to make sure that your website link is in there. So if you've got a specific website that you want them to go to, make sure the link is in there. For me, my Builderall affiliate link is the top part. That's the first thing I want them to see. I want them to click on that, so I put that at the very top. Whatever it is you want them to see first, the one thing that you want them to take action on, put that at the top. Gabriel?
James has a question. He can hardly see him because his hand is the same color as the ceiling. So,
what question do you have, James?
No, it was just to say that it was 5,000 characters maximum limit for description. And about the description, there is something important, is that if you can put the link in the first words of your description, it will show when you look at the video, because you have only one line or two lines,
yes.
And then you have the show more button. If you put your link with HTTPS of HTTP in front, it will make a clickable link without showing more. So this is important. I always do first link first.
That's exactly correct. When you look at my videos, I've got star or asterisk. That is so hard to say, like right one after another. So I'm just gonna say star, and then my http:// www.builderallguru.com, and then the third line is star. So when you look at my video, you will see that Builderall Guru link. And then you can click more to see more information on the description. So that's how I do it, is the star, 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 star. That's just kind of a different, my thoughts are it's just a little bit different than what other people do. So maybe it will have them, make them look at it differently and kind of be a little bit disruptive. So that's my take. You don't have to do that, but that's how I do it. The other thing that we talked about before was making sure that you've got descriptive tags. And you saw all the tags that I put in. We've got up to 500 characters for tags. So you want to make sure that you're taking advantage of as many of those characters as you can, but always make sure you save a section to put the name of your video as a tag, because that's important too. Gil, question?
With the tags, do they have to be absolutely relevant to the subject of the video? Because I know you said you put Builderall in all of yours, even though sometimes you're just doing tech tips. I mean, can you get penalized if there are tags that are...
I don't think so. I think the only time that you're going to get penalized is maybe if I'm trying to rank for Russell Brunson and I'm not in ClickFunnels and I'm not a ClickFunnels member and I'm not anything having to do at all with ClickFunnels. But I can't even imagine that YouTube would come in and really ding you for that. If you're focusing your channel on Builderall, then it needs to be about Builderall, right? I don't need to be trying to rank with the tags for Russell Brunson.
Okay, thanks.
Right, and it's, if you put a tag in there that just says Russell Brunson and then you've got Builderall, 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 you're gonna rank for Builderall. You won't even be able to touch the Russell Brunson one, right? So it's not gonna give you that much use to make a difference anyway. And you're going for those keywords. You're trying to find the right keywords to find your right audience. So just be aware of that, right? I'm not gonna put Eric Salgado in my tags, and I'm not gonna put Alvaro Salgado in my tags. Gabriel?
So how about if you, hypothetically, if you're talking about a particular product, i.e. like ClickFunnels. So you're doing a video about ClickFunnels, and now you put a tag about Russell Brunson. Is that okay?
I would. If I was doing like a Builderall versus ClickFunnels video, then I think it's very appropriate, right? Because you're trying to target that audience. So that's okay. But if I'm doing a video on how to create a subscriber list in Mailing Boss, I'm not going to put ClickFunnels. I'm not going to put Russell Brunson, because it has nothing to do with that.
If I make a video about Shelly, that she's awesome and all that stuff, can I put Builderall, Shelly, Turner?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I can live with that.
All right.
As long as I get a copy so I can watch it over and over and over again to remember how awesome I really am.
Great.
All right, you guys. So just be aware of the tags. And again, we looked at the ways to get those awesome tags, the ones that are going to work the best for you. And that is to go into the search bar for YouTube, to go into the search bar for Facebook, and even go into the search bar for Google. And just type in the keywords that you're trying to hit on, and it will give you ideas for more keywords. So use that as a resource. It is a great resource, and that's how I got my keywords. The next one is thumbnails, and we talked about the thumbnail blaster. So I'll be putting the link to that inside of the resource area in the replay so that you guys can have that. And I believe it was 20 bucks. So I will get that to you, and hopefully that will be a really good resource for you. And then remember that thumbnails are completely up to you. It's something that you just have to test out yourself. And I told you my progression where I was really picky about my thumbnails, and I was like, oh my God, it's got to be this way. It's got to have these colors because I'm branding. It's got to be this, and I can't stray from that because then nobody will recognize me. I was so wrong, because I see so many more views and clicks and everything because I've changed my strategy on the thumbnails and went with brighter colors. The videos are, the thumbnails are different for each video. I've gone with much bigger text so they can see the text easily. And then I'm using those, the faces of people, the kitty cats. You'll be seeing me soon probably pull in some images of children because those are the things that people kind of click on the most is people, especially children, and then animals like dogs and cats. So for some reason, those are the ones that get clicked on. So those are the things that I'm going to be using in my thumbnails. And then also bright colors. And when I look at the thumbnails that I've created, I like the reds because it just kind of pops out, and I'm loving the yellow and how it pops out. So I'll be doing more videos with those colors along with a smattering of other colors, because I don't want to be that standard thing anymore. I want it to look very colorful and very different when they look at my videos. So the only exception that I would say is like the boot camp, where I do a whole playlist and it has the same thumbnail for each playlist, because those are all really closely related to each other, so they have the same thumbnail. So if I was working on a series of videos on my channel and it was important that they identified as a series of videos, I would probably have a really similar thumbnail on each one, same color, same design, but I still might change little things about it just to make it a little bit, you know, shake it up a little bit. But that's my strategy. I'm sure there's a guru somewhere that says that's the wrong strategy, but man, is it working for me. I'm digging it. I've gone from, in 1 month of doing that, I've gone from monetization of earning about $60. I went down below $75. And I went from $60, I'm now sitting at earning almost $100 in the last 28 days. So that's huge. That's a big jump, because you don't get paid that much in YouTube. So to have that big of a jump, I'm getting a lot more views. They're staying on longer. They're doing more. So that means that the strategy is actually working. So I can tell you personally that what I've seen with the change in my method is actually working a lot better for me. Okay. The next one is talking about monetizing. If you want to go the route of monetizing, you can choose to monetize, but you have to have, I believe, 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have an AdSense account. Those two things are a must. And when you set up the advertising, you can decide what kind of advertising you want to see on your account. I just checkmarked everything. It wasn't a big deal. And when you go to watch my videos, there's usually a timer that has 5 seconds, and it will count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then skip ad. And I don't get paid unless the person watches the whole ad. So even though they can skip out of the ad, I'm still getting paid really well because they're watching the ads, and I'm getting paid close to $100 a month now. I was at 100 and I slipped down, and now I'm edging back up to 100. So you can monetize. It's not going to be a tremendous amount of money. And I would say don't monetize until you get up there in subscribers. Just because you hit 1,000 doesn't necessarily mean you're ready to monetize. Look at your channel, look at how many people are viewing, your number of views, because what's going to happen is once you set to monetize, your viewership is going to go down a little bit because they don't want to stay now. So it does affect how people react to your videos. But I have to say, even though I dipped a little bit once I enabled monetization, it went right up. So I was okay with it. Dominic?
Yeah, and I could be wrong about this. I don't think it's 1,000 subscribers. I think it's 1,000 views per video. It's per video because they're kind of, I think it's the views, because I think the algorithm sees, oh, hey, this is getting a lot of views. You can let's go ahead and advertise on it. I believe. I'm not sure, but
we have the power of the internet. So monetize on YouTube. Let's see what it says. Monetize your videos. Xenia. No. YouTube account monetization. Let's see what it says. So monetization, videos, setting, reviews. I just want to see information. How can my videos make money?
I just got it here. I put in how many views do you need to YouTube to monetize? 10,000 views according to the recent changes made in the YouTube policies.
Okay, here it is. Here it is. It says you have to live in a country where it's available. You have to have more than 4,000 public watch hours in the last 12 months. You have to have more than 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, I was pretty sure it wasn't views. It is subscribers. And then you have to have an AdSense account. So those are the requirements to be able to monetize. Okay. Yeah, that was pinging pretty hard as subscribers in my brain. So that's why I was kind of fighting you on it. I was like, no, I don't think so, but we'll check. We'll always make sure. But anyway, 1,000 subscribers, and it has to be available in your area and AdSense. But again, let me tell you that it doesn't, and you have to think about the trade-off, because as soon as you monetize, people will jump out. Some will, not a lot, some will. So you're going to see a dip first, and then you'll see an increase. Because there's some people that if they hit a video and they see that there's an advertisement, they're just going to click out of it. They just don't even want to mess with it. So I just want to warn you, because that's what happened to me. I was going like up, and I went, and then went up again. So that's what will happen, and I anticipated that would happen as well. Okay? So the next thing that we want to talk about is adding videos to a playlist. And we talked about that and actually looked at how to do it. There's one of many ways to add videos to playlists. And we talked about how to like purposely go in and create a playlist and edit the playlist and all that kind of stuff. You can, if you're signed into your channel, you can do that where you go to a video and say add to playlist, and then pick the playlist that you want to do. There's several different ways that you can do it. But I always do it very purposely. Like I'm going in, I'm creating this playlist, I'm going to name it this, I'm adding these videos to it. And I actually showed you guys that I get the URL, so I make sure I've got the exact URLs I want. I make sure it's in the exact order that I want, because this is my channel, and you need to make sure that you're managing those playlists and managing those videos. If you've had the chance to take a look at some other videos that have Builderall videos on them, they are crazy, crazy, crazy disorganized. Like you can't find anything. You don't know if they have any videos. Like when you go to some channels, like my channel has the boot camps, and you can find those boot camps right on the homepage. You can click the playlist and just start it going. And you can find my latest videos that I've uploaded. So using playlists is just a way that you can start to organize your channel and make it easier for the user experience to come to your channel and find maybe something that they're looking for, especially if they subscribe to your channel. Okay, so playlists can be used to help organize your channel, and then of course the added benefit is you can pull in videos from other people's channels as well. And to me, that's a huge benefit, because I actually love the fact that on my Builderall Master Training, if Shelly Turner was not the one that was doing the training, I could still pull these videos in and actually use them on my channel. So I'm here on my Builderall Master Training. I'm going to go to my channel. And when I do that, I scroll down, and there's my boot camps. So I got the chatbot boot camp. I didn't have to try to download the video, save the video, re-upload the video. All I did was get the URLs and then added them to a playlist, and then put the playlist inside of my dashboard. So it's literally that easy. And so I've got several of the boot camps on my site already, and I think they're actually fabulous. It's just another way to organize your channel and make it easier for your users to find the things that you want them to find, for sure. So, and we'll talk in a few minutes about how to organize your channel, okay? The next area was sharing on social media. And somebody asked that question yesterday, and we never actually got to it. So let me go ahead and share. And I'm going to go to, let's see. Right here, we'll just go to this video right here.
Writing's not that easy, but
and we'll pause it. And then right here, you've got the share capability. As soon as you get a new video up, and the only exception to this, guys, is if you're trying to do a very organized release of information. If you're doing a really organized release of information, then you need to plan this out a little bit better. But if you release a video and you're ready to share it on Facebook, you can go straight to that video. You can go to share, and you can decide exactly where you want to share it to. So I can go to Facebook, and it's going to pop up on Facebook, and it's going to, I can say something about it. I can put it where I want it to be. So I'll share it to a group, and I'll go to this 90-day content challenge. So I'm in the group, 90-day content challenge. I'm just going to send it like it is. And somewhere down here, let me move this box out of the way. Let's see. I can share it to a news feed. I can share it to my story. I'm just going to share it to this group, and I'm going to choose to post to Facebook. What that does is it just sends that YouTube video to that group. And right now we've got the 90-day challenge going. So whenever I get new content, I can post to that group and show them that I got content produced that day. I can choose to embed, so I can embed the video on my website. If you're using Builderall, it already has the ability. You just get the link from the URL. You can add this to Twitter. You can add this to your blog on Blogger. You can add this to Reddit, Tumblr. There's a ton of these, but you do have to do it at each individual social media platform. It doesn't let you post to everything. For that, you'd have to use something like Hootsuite. Hootsuite is actually really good, and it allows you to connect multiple social media accounts, and then you can take a link like this and just shoot it out to all of those social media accounts. So Hootsuite is one of them. TinyTorch is another one. Gosh, I've used about 1 million of them. Also, another neat thing is you can start at a certain time. So if I click this, I can set the time to start. So if you did like a really long webinar and you did long intros, you want to skip the intros to get to the good stuff, you can actually set it to start at a specific time. And that link will have that timestamp parameter at the end. You can actually use that. So if you want to do that, you can. If you don't, you can just get that link straight from there. It's also got email. So you can actually click on the email one. It will open your email client on whatever device you're using. So if you're on desktop, it's going to open up your desktop email. If you're on mobile, it's going to open up your mobile email, and you can use that as well. And then, of course, right here, it's got the raw link that you can use. You just copy it, and then you can paste that raw link anywhere you want to. So those are the ways that you can share from the YouTube space. But also remember, there's things like Hootsuite, and there's things like TinyTorch, and many, many other ones that will allow you to share that link to multiple social media accounts all at the same time. Does anybody have a question on that? No? It's actually real easy to do. If we go look at the 90-day challenge, you'll see that my video is up there. So let's take a look. There's 90 days, 90-day challenge. And my video should be up there. So we'll jump in and take a look. And there it is, right there. So it shared it. And there's the thumbnail, which doesn't do well with Facebook, but that's okay. And I've got the title, and then I've got the link right there as well. So that's good. Okay. Did you guys have a question about that? Was I not sharing my screen?
I couldn't see it. I just saw you.
Okay. So there it is right there. So there's the link that showed up in there. I'm in the 90-day challenge. So from YouTube, I was able to share this link straight into this group. So if you have a page you want to share it to, if you have a group that you want to share it to, you do have to do it one at a time, but you can do that straight from the YouTube platform if you don't have something like Hootsuite or something like TinyTorch. Okay? So that's easy enough. The next one is comments, and this one's actually a good one. If you take a look at your video, so I'm going to jump in here to videos, and let's say that somebody had a comment about your video. So let me change and see if I can find one that has a comment. Let's see, 85 views. I bet you this one has a comment.
You guys know I'm here. So listen, I'm actually getting to my office right now.
There we go. So on the comments, if you find a comment that's particularly good, or you post a comment and you want to make sure it's pinned to the top, you can actually just click those triple dots and choose pin. and pin a comment to the top. Now this is actually really valuable if you make a comment and inside that comment you've got a link to something like your Builderall affiliate link or like something that you mentioned in the video. What it's going to do is it's going to take that comment, it's going to pin it right all the way to the top, and it says if you've already pinned a comment, this will replace it. So I just say pin, and now that person's comment is actually pinned to the top, and anybody that comes to watch this video, that's going to be pinned to the top. So if it was my comment, I could pin it to the top. If it was somebody that made a really good comment, I could pin their comment to the top, whichever one I want. Okay. Once you're done, if you're ready to unpin it, you just click it again and choose unpin, and it will allow you to unpin the comment. Also remember that you have complete control over these comments, and you need to be looking at your comments all the time, and it will give you little bell notifications that you got in your comments, and you need to be looking at them and reading them, because there are haters out there, there are trollers out there, and it'll drive you absolutely nuts if you don't pay attention to it, because it'll be on there as a quote for days and days and days and you don't see it. So if you see there's a notification on your bell when you log into your channel, make sure you take a look at what's there. And when you find a comment that doesn't need to be there, you need to click those triple dots and just click remove. If it's hateful, report it, okay? Because we don't want hateful stuff on YouTube. And then you can actually hide this user from the channel as well, so they can't even post to that channel anymore. But the one that I use the most is pin, and then every once in a while I've got just a really bad troll out there and I have to remove a comment because it's craziness. Obviously, and let me look at your eyeballs, because this is happening right now. People go into other people's Builderall YouTube channels and they make a comment and put their own Builderall link in there. I'm telling you, they're doing that. So pay attention to your channel, pay attention to your comments, and when you see that, definitely remove the comment, but screenshot it and report it as abuse. Okay, so go into abuse@builderall.com and make sure you mention that, because that is important. That's against the terms of service, it's against the code of conduct, and those people don't need to be in Builderall very much longer. Okay. That'd be the same thing as if I decided to jump into your channel, into one of your videos, and post my link. That is totally not fair, right? And they're doing it. So I remove a bunch of those every single week.
Wow.
Yeah, it is a wow. The brazenness of it is a wow, right? And you guys probably see this already on some of the Facebook stuff too, when you see a person posting in their own profile. And there are Builderall users sometimes that jump into people's profiles and post their Builderall link in their profile. That blows my mind. Yeah, let me get James and then I'll get Gabriel. James, you have a question or comment?
Yes, but I was saying it, so maybe it's delayed. I was saying for the spam, if you want to do it, you don't need to put your link. You can just post a comment and it will show your profile of your channel. Mm-hmm. So it's like spamming, but nice way.
Yep. Gabriel?
Yeah, so Shelly, you have thousands and thousands of videos. How do you keep track of all this? If you got to check all your comments all the time. How do you?
It's on that comment bell. When you, yep, on that bell. Every time you get a new comment and every time you get a new subscriber, it puts it in there. So just every day, jump in there, just click the bell and see if there's anything nefarious. And if it's nefarious, go to that video and remove it.
So you will know if I got a hateful comment or whatever, something on a particular, you click on it, it gets you right to that video?
Yep.
Okay. All right, great. Thank you.
Yep, and you can see it really easy. Let me show you what it looks like when I click the bell, okay? So if I click this bell, it's got previous notifications, so I can see exactly what they're saying, right? You see that? And so if it's a comment that I don't particularly like, I click on it, and then I've got the power from here. I've got the triple dot, so I can remove it. Or if I just want to go to the video and take a look at it and see what everybody else is saying, because I may have to remove more than one, so I can take a look and then remove them from there if I want to. So either place, you've got the power to actually remove those comments. And I can promise you from firsthand experience, the more videos you make, the more crazy stuff you're going to see, including people posting their own links, and then people posting things like, you think you know what you're teaching, but you really don't know what you're teaching. If you knew what you were teaching, then you would tell them this, this, and this. And by the way, I have a course on that. Here's the link if you want to join my course. Because obviously Shelly doesn't know anything. I get posts like that.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm pre-warning you that as you get more videos, that's gonna happen. When it first started happening to me, I was stressed. It was like, holy crap on a cracker. These people are evil. They're not evil. They're just marketing the wrong way, right? They're marketing, but they're marketing in what my opinion is the wrong way. Obviously, they don't have enough value they give out to be able to get leads, so they have to get the value off of somebody else, right?
Is that considered a spam because they bugged you, they mocked you, they put their link, blah blah blah? Can you report them because of that?
I would absolutely report them. Absolutely. If they say anything negative like that about you, like Shelly doesn't know her stuff, she thinks she knows. I've had those posts. I've had people go in there and say that, and say things like,
I can live with the Shelly doesn't. Okay, you hate me, fine, great, because there are haters, but you don't know, here's my link, go get my course. Now that's a slap in the face.
Yes, report that to YouTube. If you know that that's a person in Builderall, then report them to Builderall, especially if they put their Builderall link in there, okay? You're gonna get it. Listen to me. I love you guys so much. I'm just gonna tell you, it's gonna happen. Guaranteed. The more videos you make, the more possibility that you have this happen. And don't let it bother you, because I did me at first. I was like, why are people around here on this earth acting like dingleberries? But the reality is, I guess the earth has to have some dingleberries so we know who the good people are, right? Otherwise, everybody would look good and we wouldn't know who the dingleberries were. So you just kind of have to learn to deal with it. And the way you deal with it is, if it's reportable, report it. Report it to YouTube. If it qualifies, report it to Builderall. And then delete those bad boys out of there. And I'm telling you, I'm learning to get some satisfaction out of removing posts. It never used to satisfy me before, because I wanted to call them up and reason with them and go, dude, don't do this. It's not the right thing. But you can't. So get that little bit of satisfaction you can and going remove, and then move on. Because to them, they're done. They already did what they did, and they don't even think about it again. Right? Dominic?
First of all, that shows a huge, huge lack of integrity, and it's extremely unethical. And I can't tell you how many things I've reported. But what I haven't been doing, and I'm going to start now, is I haven't been reporting them to abuse. I will start doing that now, because I have seen where somebody is promoting Builderall, and then these trolls come in and they start promoting our competitors.
Oh yeah.
In somebody else's stream. I report it all the time. I do it left and right, and get them removed, because first of all, come up with your own post. You know, don't you know, it irritates the heck out of me. And what gets me even more is when they do it in our business group. I'm like, you know, hey, this is our business group for you know, Builderall business people. You don't need to be promoting other people's, you know, products in here. And I report the heck out of it. And Gustavo is on top of it. He is the man.
Yep, he is. You're right. Yeah, if you see something like that, report it. That's just not ethical to jump in there to the Builderall business group and be promoting like ClickFunnels or Wix or Squarespace or something like that. That's underhanded, actually. J Money.
I was just going to repeat a little bit of the same. I think one of the things is that people don't know what to do. And so the easiest thing to do is to go to somebody else's post who's getting traction and just throw your stuff in there. Right. But with the way that Builderall now has changed it, I really love the fact that they're saying, okay, that's not good. Let's not do that. And those who are, we're going to handle it on the back end, which I think is awesome because some people really just go at it 100%. So I'm really appreciative of that.
Yeah, me too. And it makes a difference because we're seeing a difference in the groups. We're seeing a difference of a lot more positive attitude in the group, positive mindset. It's definitely different.
And I was just going to say one more thing. One of the other groups that I'm in, which is a totally different system and everything, you all know the name, but I see it all day long, just people in there. And the new people who come in, the first thing they see is all these scavengers and all these vultures. And after like maybe 3 or 4 days, they're like, guys, I thought this was really for us doing this together and winning and all coming together to help each other. But ever since I've been here, I've had people after people after people just try to send me everything. Go buy this course, go do this, go do this, and you'll win the car dream and all that stuff. I just really, like I said, appreciate the fact that we go the extra mile. And I think that's the differentiating thing with Builderall. So yeah, I just wanted to say that.
I totally agree. Our community and the way we're building our community is what makes it completely different. I think that we could have a lot crappier platform and still be ahead of the game because of the community. It just so happens that we don't have a crappy platform. We actually have a really good platform. But if we did, the community would be the piece that would still be holding the company together. So as far as I'm concerned, we need to keep that flowing, and we are all a piece of that puzzle. And I know that sometimes it's easy to get frustrated and want to lash out inside that group, especially the support group. But the reality is, even if you're ticked off and you're feeling like you want to be a dingleberry, word things as well as you can to keep that positive spin on it anyway. Because I guarantee you, I've been with the support team, I've been with the executive leaders, I've been with the developers, I've been every aspect of Builderall I've gotten to be involved in now. And in every place I've been with them, they want the best thing for you. That doesn't mean that they're always capable of doing that in 2.5 seconds, but they really do want what's best for you. So they're all working towards that goal. But guess what happens? Every once in a while, there's a slip through the cracks. There's, you know, they got your message, but oh my gosh, they haven't answered in 3 days. Well, where is your responsibility to get in there and say, hey, just checking in. Any news, right? So there is a responsibility on your end to stay on top of it, along with on their end. And I would never let an open ticket sit for 3 days and then complain that I didn't get an answer. It would be, hey, any update yet? Hey, any update yet? Hey, any update yet? You've got it right there in your back office. So get in there, click on it, and just update. Dominic?
Yeah, and I don't think a lot of people know that there's that live chat that's available. That's the first thing I do, and 9 out of 10 times, I get my answer to that live chat and don't have to put in a support ticket. You know, and a lot of times whoever's helping me on that live chat will put the ticket in for me. And
yeah,
then, you know, like
really
you
good
said,
lately.
Yeah,
oh, they're awesome.
Really yep.
They're awesome.
Yeah,
and
there
then,
used to be a time that support was just struggling. And when we went through the certified partner training the first year, we all just wanted to kill at least 10 people individually. And if we did that, it would have decimated Builderall. So
Shelly was my support team at that point because I couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, because we didn't really have a support team then.
She would look at something and she'd know how to do it. I don't get it, but okay.
And then also, I'm sorry.
But it has grown tremendously. And you're right, Dominic, they are so much better now, better than anything we could have even imagined just a couple years ago. And they're bringing on more people consistently, and they're training those people consistently. Now, we still have the new people that they'll flat out give you an answer, and it might be the wrong answer. You can't really kill the messenger, though. They are trying. It's not like they're sitting in their seat going, I'm going to purposely give them the wrong answer. They think they know, and that's okay. And if it's the wrong answer, you don't flame all of support. What I've been known to do is contact usually Gustavo, and I'm saying, hey, so-and-so in a ticket said such and such. I just wanted to clarify that it's such and such. Can you let them know? That's it. That fixes the problem. Nobody got their feelings hurt, and everybody's up to speed.
Right, and one more thing I do is if it has been a day or two, I'll go into the support group and go, hey, Gustavo, can you check on ticket blah, blah, blah? And he says, sure, let me check on that. And then, you know what I do afterwards? After they've helped me, I go in and I give them kudos, unlike the trolls that go through there.
Yep.
You know?
Absolutely.
I
A
put
thank you goes a
positive
long way.
spin on it.
And our support team thrives on thank yous. I absolutely love it. I love when I say thank you to Thais, because her response every time is, it's a pleasure, right? And when you've got that kind of talking back and forth, you know, that positive comes back with a positive, it's just such a great environment. So be the person that creates that environment, right?
And say thank you. Thais is always so funny because she, and you know how usually when we may do a smiley face, we do a colon and then a parenthesis. She does it the backwards way. It's a funny.
I know.
I'd say to her, she says, that's a smiley. I'm like,
wait a minute, is this way or that way? Or yeah, she does crack me up. But they are such a great team, you guys. They're awesome at what they do. They always do their best, and I guarantee you they're thinking about you. Whether you think they are or not, they're thinking about you. So take care of our support team. So comments, we were talking about comments, pinned comments. Moving on to the next thing, you want to make sure you're cross-promoting your channels. So when you go to that area where you're configuring your channel and it says related channels, you can like subscribe to other channels and pick related channels, and they'll show on your channel. And those should be your other channels if they're related to the current channel that you're on. That way you can get that spider web thing going on so that you're connecting. People are finding your other channels and they're like, wow, Shelly does Builderall and she does underwater basket weaving. That's amazing. I'm going to check that out. Right? So, and you never know, they didn't buy Builderall, but they're jumping into underwater basket weaving and buying a course from me. So that spider web is actually really, really important. And I can't stress that enough, because it's not just spider webbing on YouTube, it's everything you do. So all links you put out need to be affiliate links. Everything you do needs to be connecting so that it's monetized in some way, okay? Including the people that you do the attribution to. If you can have an affiliate link to be able to do that attribution, that's a win-win, right? The person that you gave the attribution to gets their attribution like they're supposed to. And if anybody follows them, they'll get business and you'll get a commission. So it's like really, really good. Actually, that's a win-win-win. So we'll just stick with that one. James, go ahead.
Yes, I would like to know, what do you think about what I have heard about YouTube? The things that in the description, YouTube will rank less if there are external links in the description. But if you have links to other YouTube video only, this video will rank better because there is no external links. What do you think of this like SEO thing?
I think as a marketer, you have to do both, right? You're going to have to send them outside of YouTube if you're going to try to promote Builderall, right? So you have to have the external link, but you want those related videos and those internal links as well. So I think there's a combination of both. And I think that if I had to not put my Builderall link in there, I would not be near as where I'm at right now. What do you think, James?
No, because I don't know if it's true or not, because there are a lot of theories and I've tested, but it's not true. But if it's true, there is another way to do it, is to create a little video just about your affiliate link, a little video just about your Facebook group, and then in your default description, you will do links to those videos. You know,
that's actually a good idea. That's a really good idea.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I might steal that idea because I haven't done that.
We don't know if the basis is true. If it ranks really worse if there are external links. If it's all fake news, then there's no need to do that.
Yeah, I haven't heard that external links cause you to rank worse, but I would never not put an external link in there. Because if I did not put an external link in there, I am positive that I would be nowhere near where I am in the ranking for top affiliates, for sure. J Money, go ahead, and then I'll do Dominic.
I was just going to say the same thing. I was just going to say, if that was one of the things that they're kind of saying that's going to hinder you, then you could pre-roll something, or, you know, introduce your video and then run a little video after that that tells people the links and things. And then therefore you're not sending them outside, or you've created multiple videos inside of inside of YouTube. And then you just point the people to those videos, and it specifically says what you're doing, where to send you, and you never put a link. I'm wondering if I might just try that on the new channel.
I'm definitely going to try
I think
that.
I might try that on my new channel and not put any links, because it's brand new. I haven't done anything there yet. So I'm going to try it. Thanks.
I'm going to give that a go and see what happens. I may leave my top link in there, but still put a link to that shorter video and see, and then put a parameter on the end so I can see if I'm getting hits from there, and see what shows up for me. So that's a great idea. Dominic?
Okay, so the YouTube certified partners, aka gurus, say pretty much like you, just same way you talk about email marketing, value offer, because what the algorithm wants you to do, it's all about the watch time. So the longer you keep them on the platform, the more they're going to promote you. So they even say, like, if you do send somebody to a playlist and they recommend playlists, don't send them to your first video. Send them to the middle part of your playlist and then refer them back to your first video, like in a series, because you want to keep them in a series, but they do say value offer, just like you talk about in email marketing.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Yay, I'm glad I'm on pace with what other people are saying. Actually, that's not true. I like being different than the gurus sometimes, because they hit it so hard, like, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this, you got to do that. And I found out in my years of dealing with digital marketing and owning my own business that I can do it any way I want to. And I will edit and change and morph it into what I want it to be based on how my market is pushing me to do. So there's something to be said about, listening to the gurus, but for heaven's sakes, just get started, and you don't have to do everything that they tell you to do. Sure. So that's kind of my soapbox. So I'll step down off my soapbox, and we'll definitely talk about the next thing, which is automate and bulk tasks. So let's talk about how you can automate your description and all that kind of stuff, so that when you put up a new video, it actually has this stuff already in it, so you don't have to work too hard to get everything updated. So I'm going to share my screen. And then I'm going to go to my YouTube channel, so your channel. And then I'm going to go to, I think it's customize my channel. I always get lost in this one where it's at. Nope. I'm going to go to, oh, I know where it's at. Creative Studio. So I'm going to go to Creator Studio. So I did my profile and then Creator Studio. And then I'm going to go to translation, status, and maybe customize channel here. Let me look and see. Nope, that's not it. Y'all hang in there with me. I'm going to find it. So we'll go to, oh, I think I know where it's at. It's in settings. So go to here and your channel. And then here
helps you transform your
and
ideas.
Settings. Let's see if it's in settings. Let's see. Billing and payment. No, that's for the whole account. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let's see. I haven't done this in so long that it's obvious I can't find it. So we'll go to Creator Studio again. You guys are going to just get to see everything. Monetization, other features, settings.
Shelly?
Yes.
When I went to just my main YouTube, and then I'm under, I guess, the creator, and then I went over to settings, and it's like you upload defaults, I think.
Oh my God, that's it.
Yeah, it's yeah, that third one.
Let me show you how you get there. So I'm just gonna go into just plain old YouTube so you can see it from the very beginning. plain old YouTube. And I'm in my profile, so I actually am logged in into my channel. And then from here, I'm going to go to YouTube Studio. Another name is Creator Studio. Okay, they're the same thing. The YouTube Studio is in beta right now, but it's the same thing. Things may be a little bit different order, but it's all the same stuff. And then right here, I'm going to go to Settings. So I'm going to click on Settings. And then here's where I can set my defaults. And I've got General, so my currency is going to be in US dollars. And this is where I can set if I want to see it in Creator Studio, which is the old version, YouTube Studio, which is beta version. They do look a little bit different, so you choose which one you like the best. I actually like the YouTube Studio. And then for your channel, you've got some basic settings. So I've got the name of the channel, and if I want to edit the channel name, I can go in here to edit the Google account. And then I've got just some keywords for my channel. So that's Builderall, Builderall Diva, and Shelly Turner. So just that's plenty for me. And then my country is the United States. I've got some advanced settings. So in here, I've got my ads account. So that's my AdSense. And then I can display the number of people subscribed to my channel. If I uncheck that, nobody can see that, but I'm okay with that. And then disable interest-based ads. If you don't want interest-based ads, as in they're going to deliver special ads for that person based on cookies they have on their computer, if you don't want to do that, you can disable that. And then branding, you can do like a watermark on your videos so nobody can steal your videos. If you want to do a watermark, you absolutely can, but I'm telling you, let people steal your videos. Just brand the crap out of them and let them steal them. J Money, what you got?
Hey, Shelly, I just wanted to say, if you can hear me, on that portion, I put the little, I think it's 150 by 150 pixels, and I put subscribe now. So at the bottom of my video, it just shows right in the corner down there all the time. And you can set that time interval if you want to.
That's great. I love that idea. I may have to steal that idea too. But as far as like a watermark, I don't think I'd ever put a watermark on my videos, except if I had extremely proprietary information that needed to be protected for real. Like I had the solution, the cure for cancer, and I'm putting unprotected public videos out there to talk about the cure for cancer, but I don't want anybody to steal it, so I'm going to put a watermark on it, right? That'd be like the only reason that I could see really trying to do a watermark. Otherwise, let people steal your stuff. Just brand the heck out of it. And what they're doing is they're just helping you along with creating value on their own YouTube channel as well. So it's all good. It's a win-win. Then we've got upload defaults. And this is where you can actually put in a default title. You can put in your default description. So this is mine. This is what appears on every single new YouTube channel. So I've got my little divider there, and ooh, I lied to you guys. I said it was stars, but it's the equal sign. So I got equal, 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 equal. And I've got join Team Awesome today and builderallguru.com, and then equal, 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 equal. So I have it kind of separated out. And I think on my videos, it's the first 3 lines that show. And then going down, I've got thank you for taking the time to watch my video. And then I've got subscribe to my channel, and it's got that end code right there, right? So when they click it, it's a fully qualified domain name, so it's clickable. And then I have that parameter at the end so that it will say, do you want to subscribe to this channel, yes or no? Okay, so that makes it real easy for them to subscribe. And then I've got the 7-day free Builderall 7-day boot camp. So they can join this boot camp Facebook group for free, and they can be thrown right into the boot camps right away, even if they're not a member of Builderall, which I think is actually a really cool thing that Builderall does. And to me, it's a smart thing. All of you guys should be using the Builderall boot camps to get you some leads. Put that boot camp out there and get you some leads. Oh my gosh, I'm doing this every day for you guys. And then Builderall links. So I've got the 7-day free trial here. So notice I've got my homepage link at the top. That's the one I want them to click because I want them to join and pay, right? But if they don't click that one, or they go there and they see, oh my God, I got to pay. Then I want them to hopefully come back and they'll see, wait a minute, here's a free 7-day thing here. So I put the 7-day free trial there so they can try it out. So if they don't end up paying, at least I've got the 7-day free trial a little bit further down. Bonnie?
Shelley, so if we're sharing your stuff, how do we get it so that it has our stuff and not your stuff? So we get them to subscribe to ours.
That one, if you're pulling it in as a playlist, you're not going to be able to do. But the boot camps are not branded to anybody except for Builderall. The boot camps don't have my stuff on them at all.
The boot camps don't have a description on them.
Nope.
So how would we then have them be able to click on something to join our teams? Maybe
so you want to pull your playlist in so that it's got the boot camp playlist, and then maybe put in one of your videos into the playlist in the middle of it. So you're like, if you're liking this boot camp and you want to join Builderall, join my team at blah, 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 blah.
So maybe even start with the playlist at the beginning to say, you know.
Yeah, I would actually do it maybe 2 videos in. Let them get the boot camp first, and then maybe 2 videos in, say, hey, if you're liking this video and liking this boot camp and liking what you're learning, join my team, and I'm gonna blow your mind with what you'll learn in Builderall. All right, J Money.
I was just going to ask you, could the redirector from Builderall be used for this? So you kind of cookie the person and you send them there?
I think that could probably work. That could probably work, yeah.
So that's what I would do. I would go into the Builderall back office and set the URL so that it redirects, put in that link for the 7-day, and then it would automatically cookie them and send them there. And even though it has nothing to do with you at the time, it's just they're cookied for you. So if they do click on something, it should work.
Yeah, well, my Builderall Guru is attached to my affiliate link, so it automatically cookies. But if you were using something else that wasn't automatically cookied, then definitely redirect.
Okay.
Definitely redirect.
Yeah, because I have one that's redirects. So I'll try it. I'll play with it.
And then I've got my Builderall bonuses. So I just kind of list that they get into a secret Facebook group, that they get weekly team meetings. Then after 30 days, which this is in the terms of Builderall if you don't know this, after 30 days, they get bonus software that's free from me that gives them 50 leads per day. And after 30 days, they get access to free lead magnets to help them get leads. So, but I can't give it to them according to our Builderall terms. I'm not allowed to give it to them until after they've been active for 30 days. Because what Builderall doesn't want people to do is sponsor hop from one sponsor to another and join that second person for 30 days just to get the free stuff and then quit and go back to their original sponsor, right? Because that hurts the second person that they join. Does that make sense? J Money, go ahead.
It makes sense. I just want to make sure I understand what you're saying because, sorry, this is away from what we're doing. But what you're saying is for the bonuses that somebody does want to include, they have to put that it's after the 30 days, and that's how you can do it. Otherwise, you can't just say, you get these cool bonuses, and that's it, right?
That's right.
Okay, so I got to change a video. Thank you.
Yep. It's very important because let's say that they've joined me and they're under me. They've been under me for a year, right? Well, now they see that J Money has 52 pieces of software he's going to give away if they join his team. So they jump and join J Money for 1 day. 1 day. And what's going to happen is you give away all this free software. Then they're going to say, all right, I want a refund now. I'm done. I don't need anything else from J Money. So they refund. They've got your software. And hopefully you've set it up so they get canceled once they quit. But that's hard to do in our system, isn't it? So then they jump back to their original sponsor, which is fine. They never left their original sponsor, and that's what we want to happen. We want them to stay with their sponsor, but they've been able to jump to you, get your bonuses, and then jump away. Yeah. So we don't want them to hurt you like that. And I'll tell you what, sometimes there's nothing worse than watching a lead come in and then watching them jump out in just a day or two. And I had that big time when there was one time I got, back when we had the yearly plan, I had like 10 or 12 yearly plans just come in, boom, 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 boom. I was so excited, I almost crapped my pants. I was so excited. I was like, holy cow, look at this money I'm making. And then like right away, as soon as they're done coming in, it was like refund, 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 refund. I was like, what the crap? And we found out that they were scammers and they were using other people's credit cards, and they were paying for the credit cards, and then they were getting the refund and then pulling the money off. Yep. So it was absolutely crazy. So this is just to kind of prevent that type of thing from happening. Okay. And then scrolling down some more, I continually add to my group free items so you can constantly getting tools and help to build and grow your business. So yay me. And then resources to create this video. You guys have seen that already. I've done Screencast-O-Matic and the different webcam, green screen, microphones, all that's default. And then the Facebook groups that I have that I do want them to join, whether they're 7-day free trial or if they're paid. Any group that I want them to join when they are paid, I don't give them that information until they're paid. Okay. So I have a secret group that I have that the only way you're going to get in is if you're paid. All right. And then that's it. That's all for the description. And then your default visibility, I've got mine automatically set to public. So anything that I want to be unlisted, I have to manually go in there and make sure it says unlisted. And then the extras. So here's my Builderall tags that are automatically in there. So you can say that I don't have anything crazy, right? I'm not tagging Eric Salgado, I'm not tagging Alvaro, I'm not tagging ClickFunnels, I'm not tagging Russell Brunson. I am kicking butt on the Builderall keyword, and I'm hitting on Shelly Turner and Builderall Diva. And then I've got, I added just recently Builderall 3.0 and the Builderall 2019. Builderall Travel, I think I'm still ranking 1 for that. And then how to travel with Builderall. And then I just actually recently added Builderall 2020 too, to see what that would do. So that's my tagging that I use. I don't do anything overcomplicated. It's just, I literally went in and did Google keyword, did the search bar, the YouTube search bar, and Facebook search bar, picked out what I liked and put it in there. So there's not a lot of science that went into it. It just had to be done. Sometimes it's take action, just take action, and then edit from there. And then the type of ads for monetizing, I have everything checked. So you'll see everything, every type of ad that you can see on my channel. Not all of those, you're just gonna see a type of ad on my channel. And then the location of the video ad, I went ahead and just put it before the video, but you can actually choose to have it show during or after. And I've got long enough videos, like an hour and a half, that I'm sure I could put several in there in an hour and a half video, but I really don't want to do that because as a teacher, it's like a freight train if you break up a training idea. So I wanted to just keep mine before the video, and that's been working really, really well for me. So I'm going to keep it like that. And then advanced, here's where I can set my language. I can set my caption certification. So this content is never aired in the US. It's only aired on television in the US without captions, blah, blah, blah. I just leave it as none because I don't even understand all of that at all. And then community contributions, I've got that off. Nobody can add to anything on this video. And then on comments, I've got all of mine is allow comments because I value the comments very, very much. Even though there's some people that I could just punch them in the neck with some of the things that they say, for the most part, they're actually very kind and very generous and actually sometimes very helpful too on what I can do to make the videos better. So I like adding comments. But you can set it so that you can hold them. If YouTube thinks that might be inappropriate, it'll hold it and let you approve it. Or you can hold all comments, or you can just disable it altogether. And then you can also allow viewers to rate the video, thumbs up or thumbs down. And I like that too, actually. And for the competition that we have going right now, you definitely want to be able to get a rating. So you want to enable that for sure. And then on the community, you've got automated filters, like you can add a moderator, you can approve users, hidden users. I don't use any of this stuff. If there's certain links that you want blocked, you can click here and it says, if you select this option, new comments with hashtag and URLs will be held for review. So if you were purposely wanting to not allow ClickFunnels or not allow Wix or not allow WordPress, you could block those comments or block those links. That's just too much work for me. And I'm totally cool with checking it. And every single day I'm in my YouTube channel checking it, and it doesn't take but a couple seconds. And then the defaults, comments on your channel, I allow, and messages in live chat. You can check this to make it so that if YouTube reads it as inappropriate, it will hold it and let you approve it for live chat. So far on my live chats, they've been relatively normal, but we had one guy that I thought Dominic was going to come through the live YouTube channel and rip his hair out, or scratch his eyeballs out or something like that. I think he said something like women, I don't remember what it said, but it said they said something about women need to be at home something. What was it, Dominic? Do you remember?
Yeah, he said women had no business and no business being in business, and that they belonged in the kitchen and all this other stuff. We immediately blocked him and reported him.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Oh yeah, we shut him down really fast.
What's really funny is he just doesn't know what he doesn't know, because if I was related to him in any way, like a wife or a sister or a mother or something like that, he would never say that about my cooking, because people have like almost died for my cooking. So I'm much better with the computer in business than I ever was in the kitchen. So if he knew me well, he would so not say that. J Money?
Under that upload default area, I wanted to ask you, for me, when I go in there and I look at the license area, it says standard YouTube license under the advanced tab. And then to the right, I see you choose education. I'm wondering, does that have any relevance? Because mine says people and blogs, and I'm just wondering if it has any real relevance.
I'm sure it does when you talk about searching and what kind of maybe search terms come up and stuff like that, and how it categorizes things. Mine definitely belongs in education, so to me that's the appropriate place. But let's see what we've got, people and blogs. So I guess that would be a second option if you were doing a Builderall channel. Yeah. Okay. But I think it's just another way to maybe categorize things when they show up on your search. Okay. But there's no doubt my channel applies to education. That's true. Okay. And then let me make sure we got community all done. Yep. And then other settings, if you click in here, it has until all features are built, you can switch to Creator Studio Classic, and then you can go to advanced settings here. Let's take a look at the advanced settings real quick. And this is another place where you can do some other settings, like right here, account information, Builderall Master Training you can change. So this goes into kind of the same stuff we were looking at already. But you can change it in a little bit different screen here, okay? So let's kind of remember where we got to that information, because again, I lose this every time because I just don't go here a whole lot. So I'm gonna go to my profile, I'm gonna go to Creator Studio, and then once that loads, I'm gonna go to settings, and this is the other version of what we just saw. So let me see if I can find settings here. So it says try Studio Beta, so I'm going to click that. And that'll take me to the YouTube Studio, and then I can go to settings. And that's where we were. So that's how you can get back there and find it again. Okay? Everybody got that? Now, let's say that you decided you wanted to add something to the bottom of every single video that you have in your channel. And you're like, crappity crap, I've got 100 videos. What am I going to do? I don't want to do that one at a time. You can actually do a bulk action. So to do that, I'm going to go into my Creator Studio, and I'm going to go to videos so I can see a list of all my videos. And then from here, I'm going to actually do a bulk action. So I can actually click like all my videos to activate them. But I want you to notice one thing. If I go to the bottom of this page, it's only going to show me 30 of them. So I'm only doing this action on 30 out of the whole 149. So to do a few more, I can click the down arrow and I can choose 50. And so now I have 50 on the same page, and I can do 50 at a time. So I'm going to check mark and choose all of them. And then from here, I've got some bulk actions that I can do. So I can click the edit, and I can change the title, I can change description, I can add some tags. So when I added that Builderall 2020 tag, I did that as a bulk action. All right, I didn't have to go into every single video and add it. I just had to do it as a bulk action. So let's go ahead and do a tag bulk action, and you'll see how this works. So I'm going to click tag. And now I can choose what edit type. Do I want to add to it? Do I want to replace all of it? Or do I want to remove something? Well, I want to add to it, so I'm going to click add. And let's say that I'm going to do Builderall 2021. So I'm just like looking out into the future, okay? So once I put that in, then all I need to do after that is click update videos. So I've got that in, the tag is in there, and I click update videos. And what it tells me is, are you really sure? Because it's about to update all of the videos, right? All 50 of these videos. And it's permanent, we can't undo it. So you can't call support and go, oh my God, I just changed 50 videos and I made a mistake. So you have to say, I understand, and then update videos. And what happens is it's working on those 50 videos, it's doing the bulk update, and you cannot do a bulk update again until this is done. And it usually just takes a couple minutes. It doesn't take very long at all. But now let's jump in and see if we have that added to our tags. So I'm going to click and look at this video, and we'll look at our tags. And if you take a look down here, we'll see if it added in there. There it is, Builderall 2021. So it added it for these videos in a bulk action. So all I'd have to do is do the bulk action on the first 50, go forward to the next page, do the next 50, go forward to the next page, do the next 50. And for me, I don't have a huge channel. I don't have thousands of videos. So for me, that would be enough to get it done. Okay? So that's how you do the bulk action.
Really, if you notice, when you select the 50 video, it says select all. So you can.
Oh, does it? I've never done the select all. So let me take a look at it. I've always done just 50 at a time. Oh, I see right here, select all. So we can actually select all, you guys. So you can select all and then do a bulk action. Now I want to show you something else that it does. So let's say that I want to change something on the description. So I'm going to click that. And in the description, that particularly has a little bit different edit type. So you can do a change to it and insert that change at the very beginning. You can insert it at the end. You can replace all of it, or you can type something in and have that something that's in there removed. Okay? So let's say as a bulk action, I wanted to take out the http://www.builderallguru.com and change it to http://www.builderalldiva.com. So I put the Builderall Guru in there, and I choose replace, and every place that it has that Builderall Guru, it will replace with Builderall Diva. Okay? So you can change the links in there that fast. Everybody got it? All right, so that's a bulk action, and those are actually very, very easy to do. All right, so I think that's like everything I wanted to show you guys. Let me stop sharing and we'll work on some questions. So Jay Money, what you got? Oh, I can't hear you.
Thank you so much for doing that, because I had initially found a way to put them all in as far as comments on or something on each one. But I couldn't figure out how to go back and make it totally delete what I had and redo with something new. I didn't figure that out. So thank you. that was
You're
really
very
good.
welcome. You're very welcome. That's an awesome tool. I use that tool a lot. Just to give you an example, that Builderall Guru, my affiliate link was not always Builderall Guru. So I have occasionally had to go in there and pull that link out and put the new one in. Or I may have a funnel that I want to hit rather than just the home page. So I'll pull the home page link out and put the funnel page in. So it does that just instantaneously, right? And then for affiliate links, I may want to change those affiliate links. So under the mic thing, I may actually want to pull Logitech blah 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 out and that link out and replace it with something else that I like better at Amazon. So it's just does it so fast for you. And now, thanks to James, I can do select all instead of doing 50 at a time. So that's absolutely fabulous. So that's a really great tool to use once you get a pretty big channel. Gil, go ahead.
Just a thought. I think with Amazon, you have the option to like create almost like a playlist of products.
Mm-hmm,
so you could just have a link to your playlist and then update your products in that.
Yep, you're absolutely correct. Amazon, the Associates program, allows you to put in like collections and stuff. So yes, absolutely. Yep. Yep. All right, any other questions or comments, you guys? Gabriel?
Yeah, a few questions, Shelly. Can you also bulk remove tags from all the videos if you have a tag that you want to remove?
Yes.
2019 is gone, and you get in 2020. You don't want to put 2019.
Yeah. Let's take a quick look at that. So let me kind of cancel out of this one, and we'll go to edit and tags. And then from here, the edit type is remove. So once 2019 is over, I'm going to remove Builderall 2019. And that will just remove it all from that tag from all of my videos.
All right,
okay?
Great. Yeah, another question. On the tags, this was your Builderall Diva, whatever channel, right?
Builderall Master Training.
Master. Yeah. So now, because remember, in the beginning, we talked about having under the same Gmail address, you can have multiple channels. Can I have tags for each channel, different tags for each channel?
Yes, you can.
Because now this is health, this is insurance, this is real estate, this is Builderall, right? So I have to.
That's actually what makes it so powerful. Is each channel is treated like its own entity, so you have your own tags, your own everything, your own videos, your own playlists, everything. So absolutely, those same settings that we went through for the Builderall Master Training, if I go into my Appreneur Pro channel, I have completely different settings.
Great, awesome. One other question. I don't know if it's crazy or not, but I'm going to spell it out.
It probably is, but that's okay.
Is Builderall going to come out with a, you touched on it a little bit earlier on the boot camps. Is Builderall going to come out with some kind of funnel for the boot camps so we can share the boot camps? Or my idea is to create a funnel, deliver the content daily. Here's bootcamp number 1, blah, 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 and chatbot. Underneath the video, I want to put my button with affiliate link to join my program. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I think that they've been talking about it, but there's some things in the works right now that I'm not allowed to share. But let me reassure you that what's coming is really, really good. And it's along those lines, but it's a little different than what you're saying. So hang in there, because there's something coming and it's good.
If it's better, I'm gonna not pursue it. If it's not,
it is better, and it's different, and that's all I can say. It's better. It's different. It's not quite the direction that you're thinking. It's going to be a little bit different direction, and it is actually really exciting, because what it's going to end up being is, I think, more money in your pocket.
Yep. I think it's probably a funnel on every tool, but that's, I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna wait then.
That is coming. I can tell you that every single tool is going to have its own funnel. So that's definitely coming. We got the first one already with Canvas. That's already in there. And then they're working. This is a slow process though. Funnels don't kind of appear But and James Collin has got it. So yeah, but we're not allowed to speak about it. So
Okay.
I'm keeping my mouth zipped, or else Eric will fire me.
At least we got something forward to look for. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's going to be good. It's going to be really exciting. So hang in there. It's just a little bit different spin, and again, I think it's going to lead to possibly more money in your pocket. So we're all excited about it.
Right.
Phoenix.
Shelley, we have certified partner meeting in 20 minutes.
We do. Yep, we're almost done.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you for that reminder.
We have another
My
meeting
alarm.
today?
Yeah, my alarm is going to go off in just a little bit. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like all day. I'm so excited because the fourth meeting of the day, I don't have to do anything, just watch. Oh no, we don't. There's no fourth meeting today. It's not, we don't have the agency today. So I'm just going to go take a nap after the certified partner meeting. But anyway, any other questions, comments, concerns, anything that you need me to answer for you before we go? No? Oh, Gil, go ahead.
Not a question. I just wanted to say thank you, Shelley. This has been immensely valuable. So yeah, thank you.
You're so very welcome. I'm always so happy to do it. And I'm one of those people, I guess I'm an unusual individual because I'm like compelled to give information out. So that fits perfectly with these boot camps for sure.
I also want to thank you, Shelley. And I really want you to tell me every time that you decide to give us another course, please let me know.
You betcha. You can actually see the whole schedule if you go to the event calendar. And let me show you where that's at because it's in a new place actually. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to come over.
And what's the next one, Shelley?
It is, I'm not real sure. I have to take a look. So if you go to the Builder All Business area, you'll see the event calendar there. But not everybody has the Builder All Business because they might be on the free 7 days or they might be on the $29.90 account. So you can either get to the event calendar there, or you can go all the way down to the bottom. And all the way down at the bottom, there's a link called Events. And if you click on that, and I have to go all the way back up. If you click on Events, you've got a direct link to the boot camps, and you've got a link to the event calendar. So we'll take a look at the event calendar first. And I have to update this, so this will be updated this weekend. But the event calendar for this week, you'll see that every day at noon Eastern time, we had the YouTube organic marketing. So that was on the calendar for every day. And there's actually a hyperlink that you can click to be able to click on it and go straight to the boot camp, so you can connect to the live or watch the replay, whichever one. And so this calendar ends on the 11th. So I'll be updating it this weekend with the next 3 or 4 weeks, whatever I can manage to put together. And then at the very end of it is the whole rest of the year's boot camps. So we've got the YouTube organic right here. The next one is August the 19th through the 23rd, and that's the webinar boot camp. So that's the next one we're going to jump into. So that's in what, about 2 weeks. And I did make one change, is that instead of 7 days, they're all 5 days now, so they don't go into the weekend. But that's the next one, and then I'll have a boot camp on how to sell physical products. That one's going to be exciting because I'm going to show you several ways to sell physical products. And then the digital products is going to be exciting as well because I'm going to show you several ways how to do digital products. And then the auto funnels tag, I'm going to show you so many cool ways that you can use the auto funnel. It's going to blow your mind. And then e-learning, we're hoping that one's, even if the new e-learning is not ready, I'm still going to plow you through how to use the e-learning to set up courses. And then the mobile app development, that's actually my strongest point. That's where I'm the strongest at, is mobile app development. So you guys can imagine what you're going to get in there. And then I am an Amazon affiliate, so I'm going to show you some really neat ways to earn some money as an Amazon affiliate. And then how to build a web agency, that's going to be coming on the tail end of the when the agency is finished. So I'll probably take the best of the things that we learned in building a web agency and put that into a quick 5-day boot camp. So lots of great stuff coming. So that's the event calendar. You can keep up with all the boot camps there. And then, of course, the calendar. And it's also got the social media planner. So that's there to help you come up with some ideas on what you can do for social media posting. And you don't have to do it, of course, but you can use any of these as ideas to kind of prompt you on what you want to do for your social media. And then there's some of them, like the quote of the day. They have links on there, and if you click it, it will take you to a website that will give you an idea on some quotes. You can even grab images and share them if you want to. So lots of great resources just in this event calendar. But then if you click the events and go to boot camps, if you click right in there, it'll take you to that builderallbootcamps.com page. And that's where you can click the live link to come into the live class. Or you can click the replay to go into the replay area, or you can just go down into some older ones and take those older ones as well, because there's a lot of them that I've done. And if you want to get some really good marketing training or training on Builderall or both, they're all there, and you can dig in and take them whenever you want because the replays are up. The only exception is on the Facebook organic marketing, which is the last one we did. Video number 5 just disappeared. It just kind of went poof right into the air. I can't find it anywhere. So I may have to just reshoot that day 5. So if I do, I'll just do a mass email to everybody from the boot camp saying, hey, you guys, you want to jump in and do day 5 with me again? And we'll reshoot it and add it to this organic.
Didn't Dominic say that he had it?
He thought he did, but it was actually day 4.
Oh.
Yep. So that was frustrating that we lost that. That's the only one I've lost so far, but I was just sick about it that we lost it. But anyway, those are the 2 areas that you can look at to stay updated with all the training, all the events, all the meetings. Everything is in the event calendar, and then all the boot camps are in the boot camp link. Okay?
I'll be available to join you again.
J Money.
Hey there. I just wanted to ask you a question. With the YouTube, and you were showing all the descriptions, how you could mass change them. Do you know of any tools like TubeBuddy or whatever, all these different tools they have, where you can download all those into some kind of like Excel spreadsheet or something? Do you know of anything like that?
I don't know off the top of my head. I use TubeBuddy, but I don't use it for that.
Okay.
I use it more to monitor my competition and look at my analytics and stuff like that, because that to me is way more important than having just a thing that has my description and stuff on it. But I do have a notepad, and that notepad does have my description on it. So if I'm ready to make a change, I can just copy and paste it in there and then make whatever change I want to and then re-upload it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Shelley.
Yes, ma'am.
Is the event area available for everybody to see, to watch the weekend?
Yes, it's in 2 different places now. So you can look at it in the Builderall business area, or you can go way down to the bottom where it says event and choose event calendar, and now everybody can see it. So whether you're on the 7-day free trial, $29.90 account, $69.90 account, ambassador account, any of them can now see the event calendar. That was a recent change that I asked the developers to do for me, because our new people need to know what events are going on so they can attend and get more information, just in case their sponsors are not very active. So it was important to get it out there for everybody to be able to see. Okay?
Yes.
All right, any other?
I think that is very good, because that will make people to remain using Builderall.
I totally agree. You are exactly right. Frank, did you have a question?
Yes, I did. So, and taking a look at the event calendar, is that an actual tool that's available to us? I'm actually looking for maybe something to maybe utilize or to kind of work in with a website to where it could be exactly like that, where it's a visual kind of a tool that kind of schedules, training just exactly as the event calendar does. Is that something available?
Nope, that's something I just made. But if you want the template, I'll be glad to send it to you.
Oh, fantastic.
So just private message me and remind me, Frank, and I will make a public layout for you so you can pull it in and then edit however you want to.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're very welcome. No biggie at all. That's just one that is just honest to goodness, you guys, you're going to crack up when I tell you what I do. But the main page for the desktop is literally box, 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 box. There's 6 boxes across the week, and Saturday and Sunday are in one box together. And I just create the full week on the desktop, and I do not want to edit all that on mobile. So all I do is take a snapshot of the week and make an image out of it, and then I put the image in the mobile version. So nothing that's on the desktop is actually on the mobile. I just take an image and put it in there. That is like way faster, way easier, a lot less painless. So when you see it, Frank, that's how I did it. So it may look weird to you, but that's what I've done, is I just take a snapshot of each week and then save it as an image and then put it into the mobile.
Okay, thanks.
Shirley, can you, if I need an app, and can you do it for me?
I sure can. I've published about.
I know to know your fees, and we need to talk. Can I message you apart? So.
Yes, absolutely. You can message me, and that's actually one of my agency services. So as agencies start to come out of Builderall, you're going to see more and more people that'll be offering a wide variety of services, like social media management and app development, web development, graphics, graphic design, logo design, all kinds of neat stuff that you're going to start seeing from the agency certified people in Builderall. So just be ready, because those agencies are coming out and they're just starting their training this week. Actually, Monday was the first day. Okay. And Hervé said, did I put a link to the Facebook group in the certified? No, Hervé, the link is actually in the certified partner member area. I don't see where Hervé is, but the link is in the certified partner area. Okay, so it's the same one we've been using before. Okay. All right, you guys. Gabriel, question, comment?
Yeah, question, quick, Shelley. Do you plan to do any catch up on the courses we missed?
Yes, I do plan to do it. It's just that I haven't planned yet. So the best laid plans, never happen. So I need to lay down that plan and get her done. But it doesn't hurt my feelings that you keep reminding me, because the couple of ones that we missed are really good ones. And it's killing me, because I can't wait to get in there and get you guys what I know. So keep reminding me. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't. And that will remind me, Shelley, get your butt in gear and get that on the schedule. So I'll do my best. Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to go, because Certified Partners is going to start in just a few minutes, you guys. But thank you again. It was a fabulous week. You guys are awesome. I hope you learned a lot of great stuff. We'll get the videos up so you can do the replays. I'll put some resources in there. And until then, you guys, get out there, make you some YouTube videos, get them on those channels. And I promise you, if you message me and say, please subscribe, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to subscribe. So you guys have a great time, and I will see you all around the internet and all around Facebook. Bye, you guys.
Bye, everyone. Thanks, Shelley.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.